Have you ever pondered the secret to inner tranquility, especially in the face of life's challenges? As Buddha once wisely said, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." But how do we attain such inner serenity? Join me on a transformative expedition as we unravel the profound teachings of Buddhism, discovering the timeless wisdom that guides us towards a harmonious existence. 1. The art of listening. Imagine a world where conversations aren't just exchanges of words, but a dance of understanding, a symphony of shared experiences. Buddha's wisdom: when you talk, you are only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new, unveils the magic of mindful listening, a practice often overlooked in the hustle of our daily lives. In our fast-paced society, where the cacophony of constant chatter surrounds us, the true essence of listening can be easily overshadowed. Picture this: a conversation where listening isn't a passive act, but a deliberate choice. It's not merely about hearing words, it's about immersing ourselves in the thoughts and emotions of others. It's about stepping into their shoes, understanding their perspectives, and fostering a connection beyond the surface. Why does this matter? Because when we prioritize listening over speaking, a world of understanding unfolds before us. Information ceases to be mere data. It transforms into insights that shape our perceptions. Imagine a canvas painted with diverse colors, each hue representing a different viewpoint. That's what happens when we actively engage in the art of listening. Our understanding becomes enriched, our horizons expand. This practice is the bedrock of profound connections, both personal and professional. It's more than a skill, it's an art form that cultivates respect and empathy. In a world where we're often quick to voice our opinions, pausing to listen becomes a revolutionary act. It's a moment of humility, acknowledging that everyone's experiences and emotions are valid. So let's break it down. Listening isn't just a function of our auditory senses. It's about absorbing, processing, and responding thoughtfully. It's not a one-way street, but a dynamic exchange where understanding blossoms. When we genuinely listen, we not only hear words but decipher the unspoken, grasp the nuances, and resonate with the underlying emotions. Now let's take this from theory to practice. Picture a workplace where colleagues prioritize listening to each other's ideas. The air is filled with collaboration, creativity, and a sense of unity. It's not about who speaks the loudest, but about who listens the most attentively. This isn't limited to professional settings, it extends to our personal lives. Consider a conversation with a friend or a family member where you're fully present, not planning your response while they speak. The connection deepens, misunderstandings diminish, and bonds strengthen. This isn't just a nicety, it's a fundamental aspect of meaningful relationships. In essence, the art of listening is a superpower we all possess. It's not about emptying our minds to absorb others' words. It's about being present, engaged, and open. It's about creating a space where voices are heard, valued, and respected. In a world where noise often drowns out the whispers of wisdom, let's be the ones who pause, listen, and learn. With that said, let's move forward on our expedition, knowing that the art of listening will be our compass, guiding us through the teachings of Buddha. 2. Don't allow others to control your life. Here, we unravel the profound wisdom encapsulated in Buddha's gentle reminder: you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Join me as we explore the transformative power of understanding our intrinsic value and embracing self-love amidst the cacophony of external opinions. Imagine a garden within your heart. In this garden, the seeds of self-awareness and confidence are what make the vibrant blooms of your authentic self flourish. External influences, much like rain for your garden, can be valuable. But discerning between constructive feedback and harmful negativity becomes crucial. Think of it this way. When a mentor offers constructive criticism, it's like a gardener advising on how to nurture your plants. It's helpful and contributes to your growth. However, when faced with unnecessary negativity, it's akin to weeds trying to invade your garden. Learning to distinguish between the two is empowering. It's about tending to your garden, pulling out the weeds of self-doubt, and allowing the flowers of your authentic self to bloom. Now, let's relate this to our daily lives. Imagine someone offering you feedback at work. If it's constructive, it's like a colleague helping you grow, pointing out areas for improvement without undermining your worth. On the other hand, if it's unwarranted negativity, it's like unwanted weeds trying to overshadow your potential. This teaching encourages us to be the guardians of our inner sanctum. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-compassion where we learn to respect our own path, cherish our uniqueness, and gracefully sift through the myriad voices around us. By doing so, we become architects of our own happiness, walking confidently on a path illuminated by our own inner light. Think about the implications of this in our relationships. In a world where external opinions can sometimes dictate our choices, recognizing our intrinsic value becomes a shield against undue influence. It's about understanding that while external feedback has its place, it shouldn't drown out your own voice or diminish your self-worth. In relationships, this principle becomes even more potent. Imagine a scenario where you're navigating the complexities of friendships or romantic partnerships. Being true to yourself and not allowing external opinions to control your choices becomes paramount. It's not about being resistant to feedback, but about filtering through it, ensuring that it aligns with the values of your authentic self. So in essence, this teaching is about being the guardian of your own well-being. It's about recognizing your worth, embracing self-love, and navigating through the labyrinth of external influences with grace and resilience. By doing so, you become the curator of your own happiness, making choices that align with your authentic self. Let's be the guardians of our inner gardens, nurturing the seeds of self-love amidst the storms of external opinions. In a world where voices often vie for our attention, let's be the ones who listen to the gentle whispers of our hearts. 3. Be ready to accept the worst. As Buddha said, the root of suffering is attachment. In this segment, we delve into the transformative lesson of being ready to accept the worst, not as a harbinger of pessimism, but as an invitation to embrace a realistic outlook on life. Imagine life as a journey, much like preparing for a road trip. We check the weather forecast not to dwell on potential storms, but to ensure we're adequately equipped with an umbrella. Similarly, acknowledging potential challenges or setbacks in life is akin to having a well-thought-out plan for the unexpected twists and turns that might come our way. This mindset isn't about dwelling on negativity. Rather, it's a proactive stance that fosters resilience. Think of it as strengthening your ship against the waves, ensuring it not only weathers the storm, but emerges more robust on the other side. By accepting the possibility of the worst-case scenario, we empower ourselves with a unique strength, the strength to adapt. Adaptability is a versatile toolkit for life's unexpected repairs. It's like having a backup plan for when things don't go as anticipated. Just as a tree bends with the wind to avoid breaking, our ability to adapt becomes a source of inner strength in navigating difficulties. This preparedness becomes our anchor, helping us remain steadfast and composed when faced with life's inevitable challenges. It's not about expecting the worst, but about being prepared to navigate through it. Like a well-prepared traveler who plans for detours and unexpected stops. Being ready for the worst allows us to navigate the uncertainties of life with grace. Think of it this way: life is an unpredictable journey, and by acknowledging this unpredictability, we're better equipped to navigate its twists and turns. By embracing the possibility of challenges, we become more resilient. It's not about being fatalistic, it's about being realistic. Just as a well-prepared explorer equips themselves for various terrains, we equip ourselves with the mindset to face whatever comes our way. Consider this in the context of relationships. When we accept that not every interaction will be smooth sailing, we approach conflicts with a more composed and understanding demeanor. It's not about expecting problems, but acknowledging that challenges are a natural part of any journey, including the journey of relationships. In essence, the wisdom in being ready to accept the worst lies in the recognition that attachment and clinging to a specific outcome often lead to suffering. By adopting a realistic outlook and preparing for the uncertainties, we foster resilience and fortitude. It's not about fearing the worst, it's about being ready to navigate through it, much like a seasoned traveler who faces each challenge with a steady gaze. Let's be open to the unpredictability of life, ready to adapt and navigate through its ebbs and flows. In a world where the unexpected is the only constant, let's be the captains of our ships, steering through life's uncertainties with a spirit of resilience and preparedness. 4. Don't be afraid of failing, because it is the only way to progress. As we unravel the timeless words of Buddha, it is better to travel well than to arrive. In this segment, we explore the profound truth about our life's journey and the pivotal role failure plays in our progress. Often, we find ourselves fixated on reaching the destination, forgetting that the essence lies in the path we tread. Buddha's teaching encourages us to embrace failure not as a dead end, but as a guiding light, a stepping stone that molds our character and propels us towards personal evolution. Consider life as a grand adventure, with each failure akin to a landmark along the way. Failure, a word that often instills fear, holds a different significance in the realms of growth and progress. It's not the end, but a crucial part of the journey, a teacher offering invaluable lessons that push us forward. When we embrace failure as an integral part of our journey, its daunting shadow diminishes. Instead, it becomes a mentor, offering lessons that shape our character, encouraging us to learn, adapt, and evolve. Each stumble, setback, or misstep contains a treasure trove of wisdom waiting to be unraveled. This process shapes our character, carving resilience, perseverance, and adaptability into the very fabric of our being. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone toward it. Moreover, failure acts as a catalyst for innovation. It nudges us out of our comfort zones, encouraging us to explore uncharted territories, seek alternative routes, and devise creative solutions. Imagine failure as the raw material from which innovation sprouts, a canvas where the colors of creativity blend to paint new possibilities. Most importantly, failure fuels the fiery determination needed to attain success. It's the forge where our willpower is tempered and strengthened. Every failure endured reinforces our resolve, intensifying our hunger for success. It's in these moments of defeat that the seeds of victory are sown, growing into the lush garden of achievement. In essence, failure isn't a sign of inadequacy. It's a fundamental element of progress. Embracing failure transforms our perspectives and reshapes our journey. It's the courage to stand up after a fall, the resilience to keep moving forward, and the wisdom to acknowledge that failure isn't the end, but a vital part of the path toward success. Now, let's bring this concept into our everyday lives. Think of a time when you faced a setback, a project that didn't go as planned, a relationship that didn't work out, or a goal that seemed elusive. Each of these instances holds within it the potential for growth. In relationships, when we face challenges, failures become opportunities for understanding, empathy, and growth. It's not about pointing fingers or assigning blame, but about collectively learning and evolving. Failure becomes the bridge to stronger connections and deeper understanding. In our professional lives, failure becomes the stepping stone to innovation and improvement. It's not about fearing mistakes, but embracing them as a natural part of the journey toward excellence. The most successful individuals and organizations often attribute their achievements to the lessons learned from failures. In essence, the teaching of not being afraid of failing encourages us to view failure not as a setback, but as a necessary part of our journey. By embracing failure, we cultivate resilience, innovation, and a mindset that propels us forward. 5. Keep it simple. Here we explore the profound simplicity encapsulated in Buddha's words. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, people cannot live without a spiritual life. In this segment, we unravel the timeless lesson of keeping it simple, a beacon guiding us through life's complexities. Imagine life as a puzzle and simplicity as the key to solving it. Often, we complicate matters by cluttering our paths with unnecessary pieces, making the solution elusive. The essence of keeping it simple lies in understanding that complexity can be a breeding ground for confusion. Consider a candle. To glow brightly, it needs the simplicity of a flame. Similarly, in our lives, simplifying our approach becomes the flame that ignites our clarity and efficiency. Think of problem-solving as a puzzle. When cluttered with unnecessary pieces, the solution becomes difficult to find. By keeping it simple, we remove the excess, focusing on the essential elements that bring about a clearer picture. In communication, simplicity becomes the bridge that connects hearts and minds. Complex expressions may create barriers, but simplicity opens the door to understanding. Decision-making is also a journey through crossroads. The path becomes clearer when we strip away unnecessary complexities, allowing us to see the choices before us more distinctly. It's about distilling ideas to their core, recognizing what truly matters, and avoiding the entanglements that hinder progress. Simplicity isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them with a clear mind. It's akin to a well-organized toolbox. Every tool has its purpose, contributing to the efficiency of the whole. By keeping it simple, we pave the way for more effective outcomes. In a world often entangled in a web of intricacies, simplicity becomes the lantern that guides us through the darkness, illuminating the path to more profound understanding and purposeful living. Now, let's bring this concept into our everyday experiences. Think about a time when you faced a complex problem, be it at work, in relationships, or even in personal goals. The solution often lies in simplifying the issue, breaking it down into manageable components. By doing so, the problem becomes less overwhelming, and a clear path forward emerges. In our relationships, simplicity becomes a language of connection. When communication is cluttered with unnecessary details, the core message can be lost. By simplifying our expressions, we ensure that our intentions are conveyed clearly, fostering understanding and harmony. Consider decision-making, a process often fraught with complexity. Whether choosing a career path or making daily choices, simplicity becomes a guiding principle. When we focus on the essentials, the decision-making process becomes more straightforward, leading to choices aligned with our values and goals. In essence, the teaching of keeping it simple invites us to declutter our lives, creating space for clarity and purpose. By simplifying our approach to challenges, communication, and decision-making, we pave the way for a more streamlined and fulfilling existence. As we carry this wisdom forward on our journey, let's apply the art of simplicity to our daily lives. In a world inundated with complexities, let's be the architects of clarity, streamlining our paths to a more purposeful and meaningful existence. With that said, let's move forward, knowing that simplicity is not just a concept, but a guiding principle lighting our way through the teachings of Buddha. 6. Practice humility. Welcome to the 6th phase of our transformative journey through the teachings of Buddhism, where we unravel the profound wisdom encapsulated in Buddha's words. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. In this segment, we delve into the transformative power of practicing humility, a timeless virtue that resonates deeply with the essence of human existence. Imagine humility as the gentle breeze that weaves through the fabric of our lives, shaping our interactions and perceptions. It's not about putting ourselves down or belittling our accomplishments. Instead, it's about understanding our strengths and weaknesses without letting pride cloud our judgment. When you embrace humility, it's like opening the doors to a vast library of wisdom. You acknowledge that you don't have all the answers and that there's always room to learn and grow. This mindset fosters a continuous thirst for knowledge and an eagerness to understand the world through different lenses. Moreover, humility isn't just a personal trait, it's a cornerstone of strong relationships and communities. It allows you to collaborate effectively, appreciating others' contributions without feeling threatened or superior. In practicing humility, you create an environment where everyone's ideas are valued, fostering a sense of unity and collective growth. One of the most beautiful aspects of humility is its ability to transform setbacks into stepping stones. When you approach life with humility, failure becomes an opportunity for growth rather than a crushing defeat. You learn from your mistakes, evolving into a stronger and more resilient version of yourself. This ability to gracefully embrace challenges and setbacks is a testament to the power of humility in nurturing personal and social growth. In essence, practicing humility isn't a declaration of weakness. It's a celebration of humanity's endless capacity for improvement. It's the gentle reminder that no one is infallible, and true strength lies in acknowledging our imperfections while striving to become better versions of ourselves. Now, let's bring this concept into our daily experiences. Think about a time when you encountered a disagreement at work or in your personal life. The practice of humility allows you to approach conflicts with an open mind, valuing the perspectives of others without letting ego cloud your judgment. In a team setting, humility becomes the glue that binds diverse talents together. It's about recognizing that everyone brings something valuable to the table, creating a harmonious environment where collaboration thrives. By practicing humility in relationships, we cultivate empathy, understanding, and a genuine appreciation for the uniqueness of each individual. Consider humility in the face of success. While achievements are worth celebrating, humility reminds us that success is fleeting. By acknowledging this transience, we avoid falling into the trap of arrogance. Maintaining humility enables us to continue growing, learning, and adapting, fostering an attitude of openness to new possibilities. With humility as our guiding principle, we not only enhance our personal growth, but contribute positively to the broader tapestry of human existence. The ripples of our humble actions extend far beyond personal achievements. They touch the lives of those around us and contribute to the collective well-being of our communities. As we carry the wisdom of humility forward on our journey, let's embody its principles in our interactions, relationships, and endeavors, In a world that often emphasizes individual accomplishments, let's be the bearers of humility, fostering an atmosphere of respect, collaboration, and continuous growth. With that said, let's move forward, knowing that practicing humility is not just a virtue, but a transformative force, guiding us through the teachings of Buddha. 7. Be aware of the dangers of fortune. Welcome to the 7th and final stage of our transformative journey through the profound teachings of Buddhism, where we contemplate the wisdom encapsulated in Buddha's words. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. In this segment, we explore the insightful lesson of being aware of the dangers that accompany fortune, a timely reminder as we navigate the complexities of success and prosperity. Imagine fortune as a powerful river flowing with abundance and prosperity. As we navigate its waters, we must be aware of the potential dangers that lurk beneath the surface. Buddha's teaching encourages us to view success not just as an achievement, but as a responsibility, a force that can shape not only our individual lives, but also the broader tapestry of human existence. In our pursuit of success, it's crucial to recognize that along with prosperity come unique challenges. Success can sometimes deceive, luring us into complacency or a false sense of invincibility. To navigate these potential pitfalls, we must cultivate an acute awareness of the impact our actions may have on ourselves and others. This awareness serves as a safeguard, preventing us from losing touch with the realities of life. Managing success responsibly is akin to tending to a delicate garden. It involves nurturing the roots of our achievements, acknowledging the hard work and contributions of others that have brought us to where we stand. By doing so, we remain connected to our values and grounded in the principles that define our journey. Humbling ourselves amidst success is another facet of this awareness. Success is fleeting, and by acknowledging this transience, we avoid falling into the trap of arrogance. Maintaining humility enables us to continue growing, learning, and adapting, fostering an attitude of openness to new possibilities. With this awareness, we can make decisions that not only benefit ourselves, but also contribute positively to the broader tapestry of human existence. In essence, Buddha's teaching encourages us to embrace success with a discerning eye, recognizing its potential pitfalls and leveraging it as a force for good. Consider this in the context of personal relationships. As we achieve success in our careers or personal endeavors, it's vital to remain aware of how these achievements may impact our connections with others. Success should be a bridge that connects us, not a wall that separates us. It's about fostering relationships built on mutual respect, understanding, and shared growth. In our professional lives, the awareness of the dangers of fortune becomes a guiding principle in decision-making. Success in leadership isn't just about personal achievements. It's about creating an environment where everyone can thrive. This awareness influences choices that contribute to the well-being of the entire team, ensuring that success is a shared journey. As we navigate the currents of fortune, let's carry this wisdom forward. Let's be aware of the potential pitfalls that success may bring, remaining grounded in our values and considerate of the impact our actions have on others. Success is not just an individual triumph, but a collective responsibility. In conclusion, let this teaching resonate within you as you continue your journey. Success, when approached with awareness, becomes a harmonious and enriching part of our lives and the lives of those we touch. With that said, let's move forward, embracing success with a discerning eye and recognizing it as a force for good, guided by the wisdom of Buddha's teachings. Thank you for joining us on this transformative expedition, and until next time, May your journey be filled with awareness, purpose, and contentment. As we draw the curtains on this transformative journey through the teachings of Buddhism, let's reflect on the timeless wisdom that has illuminated our path. These principles aren't just words on a page, they are guiding stars in our quest for inner peace. From the art of listening to the courage to face failure, each teaching offers a profound insight into living a more meaningful and harmonious life. It's about embracing simplicity, practicing humility, and being aware of the dangers that accompany success. As we step forward from this exploration, let these teachings resonate within you. Let them be more than concepts but transformative agents in your life, fostering tranquility, resilience, and profound understanding. May the art of listening enrich your relationships. May the acceptance of failure fuel your progress, and may the practice of humility be a beacon for continuous growth. May simplicity guide you through life's complexities, and may the awareness of success's pitfalls lead you towards responsible prosperity. In the tapestry of your journey, may these teachings weave a narrative of purpose, compassion, and contentment. And remember, if you found value in these insights, consider subscribing to our channel, Wisdom Diaries, where we delve into profound teachings that can enrich your life. As you navigate the ebbs and flows of life, may you find solace in the wisdom of Buddha, guiding your steps towards a more fulfilling existence. With gratitude for joining us on this transformative expedition, we bid you farewell. Until next time, may your path be illuminated by the lessons learned, and may you continue to walk with awareness, purpose, and a heart full of love. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and until next time, may your adventures be rich with wisdom and serenity. Don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Diaries for more enlightening content.